Hello everyone, I am back. So, today I want to talk to you about what's my experience with lane filtering and how is it going well for me so far. Now, I do have a lot of good, but I also have a bit of not so good, as some of y'all might know by now from watching my videos. You know, I have people who try to ram me off the road, who try to cut me off before a few times. And I'm just always thinking, it's like, wow, people just really don't want motorcycles to split, and they're willing to cause my life, or not just mine, but other people's life for that. Because I have a motorcycle and I'm just, you know, legally filtering through lanes. And I'm just like really surprised, but then I just also thought about, like, well, you know, people in California, there's a lot of people out there in California who hates people for lane splitting, and it's so common over there. It's been like a common thing since what, the 90s or 80s or something like that, probably even longer if I remember correctly. And well, even some of them hates it when motorcycle split lanes or anything. Even if it's under the safe matter, like I see people get ran over, because of them, like purposefully. Like, god damn. So those are some of the bad things you might know, but I also want to talk about the good things, especially. Now then, the biggest good thing about it is, well, of course, when it comes to traffic and everything, you know, that'd be the best thing. However, yeah, that's a straight up red light. You know, just take your time there, bud. But yeah, there are quite a bit of good things about it. Like, for example, like getting through traffic a lot easier. It's a lot nicer. Obviously, we all know that already. For example, as I'm gonna do, give it to oh, never mind. Well, I was going to do it, but then the light decided to change green. Thanks, lights. Another thing, of course, is safer as well. Now, a lot of people say otherwise. I say that as well. A lot of people think that it's a lot more dangerous because somebody could, you know, open the door or cut you off, like my experience. I've never been hit by a door just yet. What I know it's going to come? Well, yeah, probably. Most definitely it's going to come one of these days. I'm going to be filtering through somewhere and the door opens on me. That's why I have a GoPro. Test. That was fun. Man, this thing is just torquey. Man, I'm gonna forget all my problems. Literally, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anywho. So yeah, like I said, it's a lot safer for some. It's a lot easier to get through traffic. And that's really kind of, oh yeah, the third thing is that that I at least could think of from the top of my head. It's like, for example, like my bike, you could, there you go. For example, like my bike's actually air cooled, so during the hot summer times, especially here in Arizona, you know, I'm able just to literally just filter through the traffic. Because during summer, for some reason, it gets really bad for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't know. That's probably way before. I'm thinking probably before the pandemic and everybody did not decide to work. So that's also a thing as well. So that's another good thing as well, or any case. Now, how about a couple bad things to say? Well, other than what I just said. Now, you can't do it on the freeways, which sucks, because, you know, there's times when traffic gets really bad on the freeway, and I'm not sure why you're on your phone. You can't do it on the freeways, and that's basically anywhere else. And you can't split lanes. Now, I know there's a difference between splitting lanes and filtering. There is a difference. Now, there's a difference between splitting lanes and filtering. And I wish, you know, we could be able to split lanes. We can pretty much do anywhere that we please to do so. But who knows if that's going to take anytime soon, or it's going to take a long time, or it may never happen. But what I'm really hoping for something not to happen is to, you know, be our revoked rights to able to lane filter. That's what I'm really hoping for. That does not happen. You know, will I fear it will happen? Maybe, yeah. You know, knowing how Arizona can be. Now, I don't know if there has been any to what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, it's got right in front of me in front, and side brake got me. That's nice. But yeah, I don't know the amount of like accidents that had happened for lane filtering, from lane filtering itself. I don't know. Now, of course, filtering is pretty new, so we probably won't hear anything until the end of this year for 2023. But we'll just have to see and see how first that goes to get like our average, and then the next couple of years after that we'll get like our average of that. To get just the first year and see where we're at, and then from there on we could do our averages or something. But that's just overall my take. Now, I do know there's actually a lot of people out there who prefer not to filter, which is perfectly fine because they have their own opinions and objectives that they want to do. And if they want to do it, that's fine. If they don't want to, that's also fine. Personally, I love doing it, and I love, you know, making those comment sections so mad that they have to type something in. Either it's not legal, or I'm cutting people off, or whatever the case may be. I love doing that. Yeah, overall, it's funny because there's actually some times when I see a motorcycle who doesn't filter, and I decide to filter, and they look at me as like, what are you doing? Whoa. Yeah, that trailer is getting away from that fucking trailer. Yeah, look how much it shakes. Oh god. It's also funny when I see a motorcycle who don't filter and I filter, and they're like, oh yeah, I forgot that's legal now. And they follow me.